Maybe I should have gone forehand. Almost don't want to put that in the video. Hey everybody, it's birdie time. Today I'm at Eastway Park and I'm going to play a forehand only round. My exception to throwing forehands will be putting, and I will extend that out to like 100 or so feet. If I can jump putt it, I'm going to. Give me a break, my forehand is terrible. I will be playing the Beastway layout, so a mixture of shorts and longs. Not the longest layout, but certainly not as simple as it could be. That actually looked good. 2 off the first tee, so I have a chance to get one closer. Got fairway hits with both of those. I'm not disappointed with my start. Super weak. Maybe I should have gone forehand. Almost don't want to put that in the video. Par. So on UDisc, I've played this specific layout I think just twice. My average is +1. I fully expect to go like +8 today. Pretty sure that came back out of bounds. Well, I won't call this unlucky because it was a pretty bad throw, but this spot sucks, and you won't be able to see the disc flying toward the basket. Ooh, that's not good. Dang it. You don't know how good that tree hit was. That curled me back to the circle, and I actually have a putt. Single bogey with an OB stroke, I'm fine with that for a forehand. So you can already probably tell that my issue with the forehand, not just, I barely throw forehands, but my angle control is bad. So I'll throw with a little bit of anhyzer on purpose while I'll really throw with anhyzer. And I'll try not to do so much anhyzer, and I'll throw nose up and hyzer it out. So the control and actually hitting the line at the right angle is something that I am bad at, something I have little practice with. So today is hopefully going to help me get more practice on it with tee pads and upshots. Normally I'm just throwing upshots. That's a prime example. That one felt like I threw it almost flat with a little bit of ante, and it came out like 45 degrees. At least I made it past the short pad. Barely. So it would be wise to lay this up at this gap over here because actually getting left and getting any distance is unlikely. But I'm just kind of going for it today. Kind of full send, try out the forehand, give it its due, try to see what I can do. Not great. I think saving the par is pretty unlikely at this point. Really? It was gonna be bad, and it was already gonna be not great, but that branch just absolutely killed it. And any chance of a par. Probably my best forehand so far, and I threw it into the water. Well, it stayed close, but it's OB. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double bogey. Could have been worse. I was really hoping to do a bunch of single bogeys and pars today with a birdie or two. That hope is diminishing slightly over time. This hole's pretty far left. It actually is a great forehand hole, so I'm looking forward to messing up a forehand line. Too high. Get around it. That's death. I have birdied this before, so I wish I at least had a putt. Well, I think this time I did get a little bit unlucky. My shot wasn't great, but catching a little branch and pulling into the woods is pretty devastating. I could have been 30 feet that way, which would be a pitch out. I've got to hit a really awkward gap. That little branch I hit on the way out slowed me down a lot. I have a putt, but I don't know if I'm in the circle. Well, I am just outside the circle, so going for the par save, but we'll see what happens. All right, that's good. At least my putting is pretty good today. I've hit a couple of decent putts already, unlike my tee shots. Not decent. This is the only hole on my mind today where I'm worried about losing a disc. I really need to get across the water here or pitch up, but I think I'm gonna go for it. I don't know. This one just makes me a little concerned. Get across. Okay, not bad. I got across the water. You're barely gonna see the basket here, but it is jump putt range. So I think I have myself a par here. Couple feet long, actually. Be an easy putt back. This hole's tough because backhand, it's so obviously an echo for me, but forehand, I'm going with a kind of flippier Valkyrie. Okay. Throwing Valkyrie here just to get the distance, and I know that my chance of birdie is so low compared to the backhand. Take my so low birdie chance and just make that a fat 0. Well, I can't put the camera back there, so yeah, just hope you can see it kinda. Just turn this a little bit. It's gonna be bad. Just imagine how bad it is. That was fantastic. Hit that gap perfectly and actually went down the fairway. I'm not gonna par, but I have something. Almost saved it. That would have been insane. Okay, I haven't done my score yet, but I think I'm +4 through 6. Not great. It's gonna be tough to hit my 9 over mark. I fully expect to go like +8 today. But, well, there's no but. The rest of the course is hard, so I'm kind of screwed. Oh, that's good. Maybe my best tee shot so far. That was actually swinging and fading toward the basket, going to be in circle 2 probably, and it hits a little tree. Dang it. Really a bummer because just missing that one tree guarantees me like a 70-footer instead of like 105 or whatever I have here. It's gonna be a very tough putt to hit. Too high. It's a good little tree. Maybe I should have forehanded, huh? Okay. That's twice. That is twice that I have said, maybe I should have just forehanded and then chucked it in. With a skip shot. Are you kidding? What is happening? Oh my gosh. What? I can't even believe this. My mind is absolutely blown. I cannot grasp what's going on. 2 forehand just chucked it throw-ins. One with a cap wrap from 100, one with an enigma from 45. Another par that if I had played forehand for the putting, I would have birdied. Since I can throw in forehand for birdie, I have a chance of birdie, but not because I'm gonna be in the circle. This gap is really hard to hit backhand, so forehand I have no illusions of thinking I'm gonna hit it on purpose and actually get close to the basket. But I'll do my best, of course. Oh, that's good. That was really good. I might have a putt. At this point, not much could surprise me today, good or bad. Check and see, since I've thrown in from 45 and 100, if I can make a 12-footer. Still got it. I have this hole sort of dialed with my FD1 backhand, so forehand is gonna be rough, but whatever, things are going fun today. That wasn't the worst. That really wasn't terrible. Obviously hit that tree, but tough little spot, but I think I'll go outside with the zone and try to just get it forced over and flatten out toward the basket. Oh, it's too low, I think. Okay, it was a little low, but it scooted up pretty far. It's my skippy zone, so I've got a C1 putt. All right, putter is good today. Putter is good. Pretty shocked that I was 4 over through 6 and only 3 over through 9 with a birdie on one of the tougher holes. This one's not terrible, but normally I don't get past C2. Normally it's 45. It's a classic 45-footer. It's a good chain. That could have popped out. It's a pretty close 45-footer. I can't quite show the basket and the fairway shape, but if we're lucky, you'll see my disc disappear behind the tree and then moving left, come back into view toward the pin. Oh, too high. Not the worst result. I hit the gap and got down there, but it was just too high and nose up. If I'd kept it lower, I think it would have drifted a little bit and had maybe a C2 look. I will correct myself and admit that this is a C2 look, but it's not an easy putt and I could have been a lot closer. Caught metal. Maybe. I should have just thrown this. If that had happened for the 3rd time, I would have gone home. No. Well, that one is on the putt. I was feeling good about hitting metal, and I did hit metal, but hitting the top like that just sent me to 27 feet, a little bit uphill. It's so loud out here. But yeah, missed it. I don't think there's a realistic forehand birdie play for me here. So I'm going left side, hoping to have like a 100-footer, and then throw it in, I guess. That almost actually worked for the birdie. I meant to go further left, but going inside actually would have pushed toward the pin if I had missed that tree. I am close enough to, so I am gonna jump at this, and then I'm gonna quick forehand throw it in and say, oh, why didn't I do that? I would have gotten a birdie. Perfect. Oh my gosh, it's going in. I almost did it 3 times. What the heck? My off the band throw landed like a foot further than my jump putt layup. At this point, saying this is like good luck. I'm not gonna birdie this. Just going on the like right side, hoping to drift it left. I don't even care if I'm within 150. I just need to get it down the gap a little ways. That's fine. It's gonna be tough over there. It's way too turned over, but I made the initial gap, which for like a forehand upshot, I didn't want to be like 30 feet off the tee. I don't know how much you can see with the sun coming through, but this is parable. Basket is right there. Just a little tough. That's pretty good. Yeah, that'll putt. And now I'll throw in for birdie. That is scarily consistently close. getting to the point where I have no nerves at all with the forehands because I fully expect them to be terrible, and they are strangely working out. I feel all the nerves on the putting green because I'm like, oh no, I'm actually good at putting, I should make this, and then I might miss it. If I'm counting correctly, I'm +3 through 13, which is shockingly good. Just for what I expected, much better than I thought. I still have a great shot of going +9. I fully expect to go like +8 today. Because the last couple holes are really, really tricky. This one is not an exception, but if I throw the Enigma like I just did, I think I can actually get down there. That's fine. Should be a pretty easy pitch up or even a jump putt from there. I hit the gap. Ooh, that went really far. I'm feeling stupid about those comebacker putts that I'm shanking, because it's just a bummer. I'm not even like giving that much more power on the bids, but they're from such awkward spots. I'm shaping my putt differently and just ripping past the basket, and it's gotten me twice now. Back to +4, I think, if I'm calculating everything correctly. Still a great round. Potentially the hardest tee shot on the course. When I throw my Brave, I really like this hole because the Brave's natural flight path is right toward the basket. It's just a straight shot drifting right the whole time. Not too much turn, not gonna fade and go down the hill. Oh, forehand, I think I'm gonna have to throw it a little hyzer to get this one anywhere close. I'm fully expecting to take a bogey or a double on this hole. Get off that. No, not like that. It's about what I expected. Well, this spot very much sucks, but I think I can get halfway there, pitch up again, and take a single bogey. If I miss the trees. Yes. I think that's a C2 putt. And I hit a tree. So very successful scramble. Drop. Oh yes, putting is good today. I don't even need to throw this in to feel like I could have gotten this save. Pretend that I didn't do that. They've been going so well. This has got to be one of the hardest forehand birdies. I'm very nervous about swinging out of bounds. I'm also nervous about getting over on it and cut rolling out of bounds. So this is a very touchy shot. I'm even considering forehand roller to just try to curl up the hill. But guess what? Could roll out of bounds. Yep. Inbounds. I'm happy about that. So the tree's at an unfortunate spot for my putt. I can putt around it, but if I catch it and start rolling, like that kills the score. So I can't run this as easily, as aggressively as I would normally like to. But of course, the good news is I'll just throw in the Enigma after I miss my putt. Get around it. Man, I'm overdoing the putts. It's a good thing that's uphill because I would have gone way past. Another hole with OB on the right, so another touchy tee shot. So, really would love this par. Get off it. Sit, sit, sit. That's out of bounds. What an unlucky tree hit. So I'm over there. OB is kind of poorly marked, but I think it's this line right here. So going for it and hoping to save a 5, I think. Oh no, don't cut roll out of bounds. Out of bounds twice. That's the worst part of this hole. It's a stupid OB. Can't be certain where it went out. I found it down here. I think it curled back. So I give myself this lie, whatever. Oh, you have got to be kidding. Oh my gosh, 3 OB strokes on this stupid hole. 3 different yellow discs in the creek. I think it's time to throw a different color. That was not deserved. Okay. All right, I decided to run back for my camera because I left it. I think I took a triple bogey. with only 4 throws. 18. I think I'm +7. +9 is very much in play. I fully expect to go like +8 today. I would love to take a single bogey. Inbounds. Just need to make progress. That's not great. There's just nothing. Can't even swing. Oh. I don't see how I get across with a forehand. Just bad lie after bad lie. Okay, the bad kicks OB, the missed putts, the landed putts, it all comes down to this. I need to get across and I can take a single bogey and I can get 8 down and beat my benchmark of 9 down. I fully expect to go like +8 today. So it comes down to the last hole. Can I beat +9? Do I get across in this shot? It's still an awkward spot, but I am across, I have a chance. That's about all I can do from the treacherous footing. Oh, maybe I should have thrown in. Finally, a throw-in that would have been worse. That's it, forehand only. Let me know if I did worse or better than what you thought. Am I really short? I don't know. Let me know if I did better or worse than you thought. It's birdie time. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. I've got to go get another round in with my brother.